Um, Hi, it's me, Caleb. Yeah, I know, I got blue hair this time. We are doing a review of Resistor. So, basically what Resistor is global thermonuclear war in a box. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree.
Yes. So this is unlike that Matthew Broderick movie, but I mean this is a pretty cool game. It is published by Level 99. Level 99 is on the box. Boom, right there. If you want to find out more about Resistor, there's a QR code right there. Scan it if you want, or not. This game is in their Duelist line. And obviously, again, this is our review. So, in Resistor, like I said, thermonuclear war. You are two computers. One player will be Deep Red. Another player will be
Blue 9000.
Blue 9000. Blue 9000. The goal of the game is to get your opponent from DEFCON 1 all the way to DEFCON 4, and then one final round to take out their computer. In order to do that, you have three main actions that you must take. One is to switch out a card. This is essentially taking a card from your hand and switching it with another card. Simple enough. Then the card gets flipped over. The flip over effect, obviously, you flip a card over and it's different. You can notice that there are two different configurations on both sides of the card. Adds for nice variety, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does, and throws a surprise in the wrench.
Right.
Makes it a little different.
So each turn you do every one of these, and then you draw a card and you trash one from your hand. Simple. What's not so simple is, and let me find the card with the Resistor. The Resistor cards are not that simple. When you utilize a Resistor card, bam, things happen. First, you check to see if there's a line going from the Resistor to your computer. If so, you regain, not all of it, but you regain some of your firewall. Yay! Then every other card connected to the Resistor gets flipped over, and then eventually the Resistor card gets removed, causing the line to each other's computer to shorten and increases the difficulty of the game. So, it's a quick game, it's a fast game. There are extra cards if you want added difficulty called the lockdown, and there are lock cards.
I'll have to try that the next time.
Yeah. What these are, and the instruction booklet does not really explain these too well. It adds a fourth action, and essentially what it says is, I'm going to lock down this card. You can't do anything to it until my next turn. It takes the lockdown, as I understand, it comes off at the beginning of every turn. So, it just adds another piece of difficulty. Thoughts, comments about the game currently?
I actually enjoyed the fact that it was extremely simple to learn, yet challenging once you get into the gameplay of it.
Yeah.
Because the fact that you can play off of your opponent's hand without them seeing what you're about to play really kind of added that wrench into your works.
Oh, yeah.
Because you think you're planning on this card and then bam, wait, he just stole my card.
Right.
used it for his advantage, and now I can't do what I was going to do, which actually enabled me to come back from being at DEF CON 2 and ended up with the victory, which was really kind of neat. I also like the fact that you have a chance to score against your opponent on each turn, not just on your own turn.
Yeah.
So you have to be very mindful of what you're playing, because if I connect to you and you connect to me, we're basically both losing a point, heading up one more DEF CON, and I may have just ended the game on my own end.
Yeah.
I'm at DEF CON 3 and pushed myself to 4 without paying attention.
Yeah.
I just won the game for my opponent. I really think that's interesting. You have to be so careful of what you put out there.
Yeah. So, in each of your hands, you only get to have 2 cards. 2 cards. Now, as you're holding your 2 cards, you cannot see what's on the other side. So, as you're playing the game, you're not playing with 2 cards. 2 cards. You're playing with 4 actual cards. So you can actually play a card from your opponent's hand and use it to your own advantage or to mess with them. That is so awesome. Do you have any criticisms, anything that didn't really sync with you?
I think it would be interesting if they developed an expansion where you could add a 3rd and 4th player.
A 3rd and 4th player.
I think it would be very, very interesting to see where this game could go.
Okay.
If instead of just the 4 transistors, if there were 8 on
you mean
this
like
card.
they're 4? You mean like 4 colors instead of 2?
Yeah. To put 8 transistors on there and have to watch your opponent, maybe side with somebody to get somebody out of the game. I mean, you can talk about alliances like 2 warring countries. I mean, it would be very interesting to see how they would incorporate that into a game and make it not just a one-on-one match, but say, hey, we're going for global domination.
Sure. One thing that I've noticed as I've played through the game on my several playthroughs, because I've played it with our nephew, and he enjoyed it. He's 5th grade level. Excuse me. Is that I could see this working out with the theme. Totally. I mean, this already has a nice computer 80s theme to it. But I could totally see this with a Tron aesthetic.
I was thinking about that when you were first laying the board out. I was like, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
It really would.
I mean, everything's being licensed these days with
there's
additional branding like they did with Mega Man and the Pixel Tactics. But I mean, I could see this with Tron-esque colors and themes and all that kind of stuff. So, I think this game, it is mainly for 2 players. The recommended age range is 8 and up. And it runs about 20 minutes. So, do you really think... Give this game a range between 1 and 10.
With 1 being sorry and 10 being Ultimate Monopoly, I would probably give this game right now as its basics probably about a 7.
7.
Probably about a 7. I think it could use a little more work to make it a little more intense.
Well,
like you said, we only played the basic version, so...
there is... I mean, yeah,
we didn't play with the lockdown cards to make it a little more difficult. I mean, maybe that would enhance the gameplay, I think, a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Throw that little more difficulty in, because like I said, it is pretty simple to learn. Yes, it's a different strategy than just about anything you've played, but I still think it could use something to liven it up a bit. Add that spice of difficulty that you're looking for in a game of this nature.
I could see that. If you were to go out in public, where would you go and play this? I mean, where would you take it? Obviously, it's in a nice aesthetic-looking box. Obviously, and it's nice and compact.
I mean, honestly, with the right front end, you could play this just about anywhere. I mean, you could sit at McDonald's at a table munching on a burger, play a quick game.
Yeah.
I mean, the game moves fast enough. It has the chance to end quick enough. You can do that. At the same token, take it to a coffee shop. When you're watching a live performance or something of that nature, and just in the downtime in between, drop a couple cards down, play a couple times.
Yeah.
I mean, you could really do that. I think what they should have done was, instead of making it to where if I connect to you and you connect to me in the same turn, we both lose a point. I think it should be along the lines of the transistor where you have an opportunity to gain one of your DEFCON back. But I understand why they did it the way they did it as well. To add that extra, oops, I kind of screwed up.
The resistor's there. It's going to mess with us. The box is messing with how we play the game. Absolutely. I believe this is a great game. Level 99 has a really good product.
Definitely inventive.
They're definitely very good. And it's a nice box because online they're selling it for $20. You can't beat that. A nice, simple card game for $20. I mean, that's almost nothing. Anyways, again, there's a QR code. Take a look at it. If you want to find out more about it, it's produced by Level 99. I love their products. Their products are great. I especially like Pixel Tactics. All their stuff looks fantastic. Great. It's on their Duelist line. Sorry for the little munchkin panic over there. Hope you liked this review. I hope you liked doing this review. And look out for more content. I've got more stuff, obviously, on the website, on YouTube. My wedding, for example. That's weird. Not really. But anyways, thank you for watching. And please, for the love of God, support your friendly, loving game store.
That's right.
They need your money. They need them. I can't stress that enough.
Buy local.
Buy local. That's it. Support your local chains. Yep.
Diversity is better. You can get to know the staff. You can become friends and get what we call the homie hookup. You'll get better deals once you get to know people there. Know the owner. They'll cut you deals. You can't walk into Toys R Us.
I gotta focus on the game, man.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a nice night.